Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Perpetual here. If you're new, you are warmly welcome. And guys, thanks for joining me today as we make this delicious chicken soup, and we are starting in the market. Now you've got to get good chicken when you're making chicken soup, so I usually go to the market, get it nice and fresh, and as soon as I get home, I always clean the chicken again and get rid of the excess fat that is on it because, for example, this chicken had quite a bit, and sometimes they cut it a little too big, so I like to go ahead and cut it into smaller pieces and get the chicken feet into the neck and the casing because we always put it together there. And yeah, just give it a quick rinse, well, a couple actually, and then we're good to go. Alright, so after washing it a few times, I always like to get my chicken into the oven for a few minutes, usually about 10 to 15, and that is just to dry it out a bit. Yes, and then sometimes the skin is a little rough. Getting it in the oven helps, or you can do it over a direct flame just like this. And then now we can finally get started on the actual soup. I am getting my chicken into my pot. Initially I forgot that I had turned it on, but usually I don't turn the stove on until I add my onions, which I just did, and some salt. You need the seasoning, just the onions and the salt to start with. You need to steam this, no additional water, just the chicken, because I rinsed it, so you will get a lot of water from it as it steams, but steam this for about 10 minutes. And while that is going on, I'm gonna go ahead and blend some onion, some ginger, and some garlic, and of course the exact measurements will be in the description box. And you want to get it as smooth as possible because you're not straining this, so nice and smooth. And after about 10 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll be adding my blended mix. Now guys, check this out. You get so much oil, natural oils from the actual chicken, and that is what gives that nice looking soup, like angwa weni kama, that kind of soup. So those first 10 to 15 minutes, it is crucial in developing those natural oils. So after adding my ginger, onion, and garlic, I am also going in with half a seasoning tablet. If you're using a cube, you can use a full one. Give it a quick stir and allow it to cook for about another 5 minutes. And depending on how hard your chicken is, after about 5 minutes you will need to add more water. And at this point I realized that I had run out of garden eggs in the freezer, so I went ahead to start boiling some on the side so that when it comes time that I need it, I will have some available. But anyway, at this point I am going to add about 3 cups of water. This will allow the chicken to actually cook and soften because I'm using hard chicken or layer, so you need that water to help it really soften up because those chickens, they're hard. And my loves, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button right away, and please remember to tell a friend about my amazing channel. Alright, after about another 5 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and add my tomatoes. I am using 3 small ones. If you're using larger ones, you can use just 2. And then after a few minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the tomatoes from my base, just because I do not want it all in the soup because it will disintegrate into it. And then to the tomatoes, I am adding about 3 of the garden eggs. I am also gonna go ahead and add some scotch bonnet pepper. You can use as much or as little as you'd like. And I am adding about a tablespoon and a half to about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Blend it till it's nice and smooth, and I'm going to strain it. I strain it directly into the soup, and my mother will cringe at this. She prefers you to strain it on the side because she says that if you accidentally drop it, then you will get all that extra pulp into the soup that you do not want. But I still do it this way, one less dish to wash. And I added a little bit more water and got all of those juices out after straining it. And guys, I always like to clean my pot even when the food is not done. So I just have some paper towel that I've wet and I'm just running it on the sides just to clean it up a little bit. And even at this point, you can see how much of the natural oils have started to develop, and we're going to allow this to cook for about 15 minutes on low or medium heat. And once it is almost done, I'm gonna go ahead and add some scotch bonnet pepper. You can also use some paposhito if you have some. This is just to help, one, with color, and two, if anybody wants extra pepper, like my husband, you have the option of adding this into your portion of the soup just so that you get a little bit more spice. Now, I like my light soup, even though it is light soup, I like it slightly thicker than normal, so I make it to my desired consistency. If you want it lighter than what I have here, feel free to add a little bit more water and let it cook on low heat, and you will get your desired consistency. And my loves, that is it. I love this pot here. I got it from Sam's Club. It is amazing because it can go right from the stove to the table, so it is great. And today I'm just having soup. I'm not a big fan of fufu or a lot of swallows, actually, if I'm being honest, but I enjoy a nice bowl of delicious chicken soup, and so that is exactly what is happening here. I'm going to have a nice bowl, and the day I made this, it was a rainy day, so it was the perfect comfort food. And guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and my loves, I hope to see y'all again very soon, and thank you so much for coming along with me on this delicious journey. I'll see you very soon. Bye.